Welcome back, folks. Another episode of Firewood Doctor. So far, the sales have been weren't a whole lot this week, but I got a whole lot of stacking going on. I got to get this wood stacked so I can dry it better. This oak that I bucked and split this past week, it's anywhere from, in this semi-seasoned pile, some of it's really wet. Some of it, my meter couldn't register, it was so high. But then some of it dried super fast and it's ready to burn on surface. I'd have to resplit to test it, but I'm sure the center is pretty wet on some of these yet, even though they're dry on the surface. So, it'd be nice if this standing dead oak was a little drier. I get to finish bucking it, but I got to make room because I have all these splits in the way. So that's a problem. I got to get this stacked and out of the way so I can cut some more and keep bringing the wood this way. So let's get stacking. Now I got a bit of a pickle. Right in line with the third row there's a stump. So I'm going to have to bring a pallet and shift it over at least one row when I get to that point. Get this rake out of the way. Oh, if only this was easier to do. Well, let's move the camera over a little bit. I'm probably getting a good shot of my butt again. Making you all dizzy right now. Well, let's move it over here. Yeah, that looks a little better. The hard part of stacking in piles like this stuff from a trailer is you have splits in the way and you got to make room so you can make more room. It's this downward spiral when sometimes when you do it this way. Shoot, I didn't get the split in that one. Oh well. Like I said, I'd be cutting, but so I could get all the wood done, but I gotta get this stuff drying as fast as possible because it could be selling it this winter yet. Because people run out of firewood and want to try to save on some heat. My pricing is more for recreational wood, not heating wood. Heating wood, you're going to have splits twice the size. In my gloved hand, this is probably a heating wood size, but this is like campfire size, so you need bigger wood like this. This wood is a lot cheaper if that's all the size you split it for, but I give a variety of splits. And it's only by the face cord because I don't have a trailer to do deliveries by the cord. And the price would be the same, because I price it by the face cord anyway. But if I split the order right from a log pile and into a trailer and delivered, like Greg, that wood guy, does, then I'd probably have it a little cheaper, because then I could just turn the inventory over immediately. There's no inventory really involved when you do it that way, split the order. So I just gotta watch it, take it easy on my back. It's still a little sore. Watch how I bend. You know, when you're one thing you can do to reduce your back fatigue when you're stacking is don't repeatedly bend at the knees and then stand up. You kind of just stay squatted down at the knees. You could support your upper body weight too, help spread the load out, take it off your back by putting one hand here and then just stacking with one hand. That's why you see me with the Hookaroon. I'm using it like a cane. That's when my back is really sore, and I'm using it to help support my weight. Alright. Take it off of the top when you got a stack in the middle. Or, you know, stacking up higher. That's another thing to do to reduce the fatigue factor. Now I'm not going to go any further with that row going that way since it's going to go into the stump. I could have stacked it off, but that's more energy. I don't know about you, but how about some music, huh? Let's put some tunes on. Well, folks, this is how the pile looks after all the splitting and stacking I've done this week. I'm guessing I got about, let's see, close to 3 cords. Let me put you in the tripod so I can better measure this. Oh, no, not really. 6'3". You gotta go out to 8 foot. That's 2. About here is going to be one face cord. I got to measure this one. .48 inches here, and that'll shrink down. Oh yeah, this section over here, that's definitely a face cord. I mean a face cord, a full cord. And then with everything else, the odds and ends, what's past the 1.5 foot mark there, this bit here, and the stuff on the far end. The stuff on the far end that's, you know, angled for like the end bracing. So that's a full cord. About 12-16 inches into this part is another full cord, so I didn't quite make this a full cord. I'll have to stack extra on top of that, ain't gonna happen. And then add this to that, and like I said, the ends, so that's about 3 full cords. That's a record amount of firewood for me to process in a week. So yeah, I took this whole week of a Labor Day weekend off. So this is my video from the Sunday, in case I didn't mention that already, of the weekend. What is wrong with this stupid thing? It's like the spring went goofy. I'll have to buy a new tape measure. Huh. This thing won't retract anymore. Something happened to it. I can't even force it in anymore. Oh well, looks like I'm buying a new tape measure now. So that's it for this video. In the next one, I'm going to be splitting cherry for restocking racks. I just sold two $20 racks. So I'm going to need something to restock it. This oak is in quite prime time for the $20 racks. That needs to be really dry because the people that buy that want to burn it right now. So I'll be splitting on the cherry that's over to my right tomorrow. Well, because of selfie view, I'm pointing to the left, well, my right. Anyway, it's off on the east side of the wood yard. We'll call it that. We're looking south right now. So, yeah, well, that's it, folks. I'm a little sore, so I'm gonna rest up and run the splitter tomorrow after I tighten up those bolts so I can move it. And then after that, I'm gonna run the saw and cut up on the oak. I was hoping to get that all cut, but I just couldn't take it, and I wanted to get that oak split and stacked so I could separate out the stuff that's ready to burn now from the stuff that needs to season. And this stuff here that's kind of angled funny, why I put that into an L, that stuff is ready to burn. I want to keep that separate but stacked up and out of the way and not really separate from everything else. So that's it, folks. Till next time, take care, go out there, do something, but have fun doing it.